I believe that success is within reach for anyone who genuinely commits to the journey. I've heard this sentiment before, and for a long time, it didn't quite click. But think about it. If you were to honestly and consistently do everything you knew you needed to do to reach your goal, the probability of failure would plummet. N, how many people claim they can't achieve something, but their effort doesn't match their ambition? I know individuals who say, I want to learn how to make money, yet they haven't read a single book on the subject. It forces you to ask, how badly do you truly want it? Others say they want to get fit, but after one trip to the gym and no changes to their diet, they give up for years. How deep is that desire to transform your body? N, you can always find an excuse. But how many excuses can you make before you realize they are the very chains holding you in place? Excuses build nothing. They are a universal currency for inaction. No one who has ever achieved anything great had a perfectly clear path. There are always roadblocks, always bumps in the road where it's easier to turn back. But when you truly want something, you find a way to climb mountains to get there. And it's frustrating to see people talk about their dreams while their daily actions tell a completely different story. At some point, the state you're in becomes self-inflicted. If you've been in the same undesirable place for a significant amount of time, it eventually comes down to you. You have, consciously or not, decided to stay there. It might be hard to admit, but the responsibility to progress in your life is yours alone. If you're not moving forward, you can't blame anyone else. And I'm not perfect. I still make excuses, but I've learned to catch myself. Every action you take is a decision you make. The reason you're not where you want to be is a result of those decisions. When I was overweight, I kept saying I wanted to get fit. But I didn't. Not really. If I had, I would have started long before I did. I knew what I needed to do the whole time, and that's the frustrating truth for most of us. We know what we should be doing. We just don't do it. And now you have to understand that no one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the life you've dreamed of. You have to be the hero of your own story. So imagine what could happen if you finally did everything you know you need to do. How far could you go? And if you're in a dark place right now, broke, out of shape, lonely, depressed, chances are you already know the first step to get out. The biggest mistake is thinking you have to fix everything at once. Life isn't a single action, it's a process. Imagine your life is a 1,000-piece puzzle scattered across the floor. The task of assembling it all at once is overwhelming. But that's not how puzzles work. You start by finding just one piece in your hand, and then you look for the one other piece that connects to it. Taking that one small step is infinitely better than standing still, holding that single piece. Endo, something small. Do something that seems insignificant, but you know you are capable of doing. Then do the next thing. And the next. Before you know it, your entire life is transformed because you started doing the things you knew you needed to do. I remember when I was going through a deep depression. One of the very first things I did was simply open my blinds and let the sun in. That was it. But as the sun hit my face, I thought, that actually feels nice. That led me to clean my room. Then I put on some music. One small good feeling led to another until I started caring about myself again, setting goals, and acting on them. It all started because I opened my blinds. Nen. This is why people say, make your bed. It's not about having a tidy room. It's about starting your day with a small, tangible achievement that builds momentum for bigger things. Life is supposed to be challenging. If it were easy, everyone would be doing it, and the reward wouldn't feel as sweet. You have to appreciate the struggle to truly value the success. And so, if you're in the same position you were a year or two ago, that's on you. It's not about whose fault it is, your past, your circumstances, your upbringing. That doesn't matter. What matters is that it's your responsibility to fix it. It's your life, your existence, your consciousness. No one else can change it for you. So do the small things. Pick up the book. Go for the walk. Break the controller if you have to. You'll be surprised how a series of small actions build up to create a massive change. Life isn't one big leap. It's a million tiny steps. Remember that. You can do this. I genuinely believe that anyone can be successful if they truly try. And if you're reading this, I know you can too.